Happy Feast of the Assumption and Happy Independence Day. The year 1947 and 1950 are very special because in 1947 we received our independence, and in the year 1950 we became a republic. Also in the year 1950, Pope Pius XII issued the decree Munificentissimus Deus, where he proclaimed infallibly that Mary, after the course of her earthly life, ascended body and soul into heaven. This is why we believe in the Assumption of Mary. So, what is this infallible teaching? When does it apply? Does anything that the Pope say become infallible? Well, for infallibility, the Roman Pontiff has to make an ex cathedra teaching. It has to be as the supreme shepherd and teacher of all Christians by virtue of his apostolic authority, and he defines the doctrine concerning faith and morals and to be held by the whole church. So therefore there are three conditions. Firstly, it has to be an ex cathedra teaching, which means as a shepherd and teacher of all Christians. Secondly, it has to be regarding faith and morals. And thirdly, it has to be held by the whole church. We know this by the way such a proclamation is made. For example, the formula, by the authority of our Lord Jesus Christ and of the blessed apostles Peter and Paul, and by our own authority, we declare, pronounce and define the doctrine. To be revealed by God, and as such to be firmly and immutably held by all the faithful. Or an accompanying anathema is made, stating that anyone who deliberately dissents is outside of the Catholic Church. For example, in 1950, with Munificentissimus Deus, Pope Pius XII's infallible definition regarding the Assumption of Mary, there are attached these words: hence, if anyone, which God forbid, should dare willfully to deny or call into doubt that which we have defined, let him know that he has fallen away completely from the divine and Catholic faith. Obviously, when these conditions are not met, for example, our current Pope Francis loves football. If he says that, Argentina is going to win the next World Cup, we take it with a pinch of salt, right? Because that is not infallibility, because it does not concern faith or morals. And if other proclamations are made, even though it may be of faith and morals, but it is not with this particular formula, as a teacher, as a shepherd of the entire church, it does not become automatically an infallible teaching. So infallibility is not for any and everything that the Pope says. There are in the last 200 years, I guess there are just two doctrines. One is the Assumption of Mary, which was made in 1950 by Pope Pius XII, and the other one is by the papal bull Ineffabilis Deus, where the doctrine of the Immaculate Conception of Mary was defined almost 100 years before the doctrine of Assumption. So, I hope this gives us a much better understanding of what is infallibility and when it applies, and dispels a lot of the confusions or misinterpretations of infallibility. Thanks for watching.